Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Gentoo, your source for all things gaming and tech related. I'm Aaron James.
And I'm Wesley Bertha. Let's jump right into this week's up-and-coming releases. You can see these games and many more released throughout the week on your favorite platforms.
The gaming world must have forgot about Valentine's Day. That is, unless you love post-apocalyptic shooters, of which we have 2 this week.
Far Cry New Dawn for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC on February 15th. New Dawn is a sequel to 2018's Far Cry 5.
This game takes place 17 years after a nuclear disaster hits Hope County and changes its entire landscape. It sounds oddly similar to another game that released a few months ago, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Also in the same genre is Metro Exodus for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC on February 15th. This game follows up on the first 2 games of the series, Metro 2033 and Last Light, and following up on their post-apocalyptic journey.
In this game, you adventure through the frozen Siberian tundra, killing whatever mutants cross your path, while making sure to stay safe from any leftover radiation.
Crackdown 3 for the PC and Xbox One on February 15th. After being in development and being delayed by Microsoft multiple times, this game is finally coming out.
Gamers will finally be able to take control of their favorite Old Spice figurehead, Terry Crews, and get to go through town destroying everything in their path.
Jump Force for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC on February 12th. This game is any anime lover's dream, featuring over 40 characters for some of anime's biggest franchises.
Some dream matchups in this game include pitting Goku's Kamehameha against Naruto's Rasengan, as well as getting to see Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece take on Yugi Moto and the Heart of the Cards.
These games and many more will be releasing throughout the month, so be sure to be on the lookout for them. Up next, check out Monkey Plays with Cody.
Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Monkey Plays. This week we're taking a quick break from Fortnite so I can talk about one of my new favorite games, Apex Legends. Apex Legends is the newest free-to-play battle royale. This game caught everyone by surprise with little marketing and has amassed more than 10 million players in less than a week. You can play this game free on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Now let's get into our legends. First we have Bloodhound, which comes with Eye of the Allfather and Beast of the Hunt. Second, Gibraltar, Dome of Protection and Defensive Bombardment. Third, Lifeline, Dock Heal Drone and Care Package. Fourth, Pathfinder, Grappling Hook and Zipline Gun. Fifth, Bangalore, Smoke Launcher and Rolling Thunder. Fifth, Wraith, Into the Void and Dimensional Rift. Once you start your first game, you'll be prompted to choose your legend. Each teammate has a specific legend and no legend can be used twice, so choose wisely. Each teammate has around 10 seconds to choose their legend.
I love my girl, live,
Man, let me tell you.
Once a legend is picked, you will be able to see your squad statistics, and finally, you get to see a previous champion squad. Fun little feature that I found really exciting. When it's finally time to launch, you'll notice that not everybody can jump on their own. This is because there is a jump master and that is specific to one person. A jump master controls obviously when you jump, and not everybody is allowed to jump on their own. Anybody else can suggest places to drop, but if you are the jump master, you have control when you jump. Gliding in this game or flying in this game is a bit different from normal battle royales. You have boosters on your back that boost you down. Finally, when you get to the spot you think you're about to land, you can finally break off by holding square if you are not the jump master and fly freely. I like this option, but I also like the option of landing as a team. One of my favorite things about this game is movement. I'd compare it almost to Call of Duty Blackout. This game supports continuously sliding, jump sliding, or G sliding, however you want to put it. This makes for fast rotations and super fast gunfights. It's one of my favorite things and makes moving around the map super quick. There are no vehicles in Apex Legends. The only way of flying is going to your balloon and ziplining up. While you can zipline, Not everybody can, but there are pre-designated zip lines around the map. Yes, there are care packages in this game and spawn quite frequently. When spawn, there is 3 sides to it, one for each of your teammates, which is helpful, and spawn a variety of different items. Helmets, weapons, armor. Guys, I would recommend downloading this game and playing it for as long as you can. I've had so much fun playing it, and when I found out you can jump melee, especially to win, it has been my ultimate favorite. This has been Monkey Plays with Cody.
Hey everyone, my name is Trevor for This Weekend, a segment of Gentoo where each week I discuss gaming-related news or events such as new releases, initial gameplay impressions, patches or updates, industry happenings, and more. This week I give you my initial impressions for EA and BioWare's new IP, Anthem. Anthem is an open-world, third-person looter shooter. Think of Destiny or Borderlands or Tom Clancy's The Division, where the player kills lots of bad guys or aliens or whatever it is, and constantly goes after that sweet loot. What do I think about it so far? Well, I've only had a limited time with the game during the free demo last weekend, roughly 2 hours or so. I actually spent my entire first hour browsing through the menus and reading lore tabs so I could get an idea of what world BioWare had cooked up this time. During my time with Anthem, I only played the first story mission with a friend of mine. I don't have an FPS counter enabled when I game, but if I had to guess, I'm sure it dipped down to 10 FPS pretty frequently. Especially when there was a lot of stuff happening on the screen, like if there were a lot of enemies or a lot of explosions happening, which, by the way, this game's explosions are ridiculous. My screen would totally tear constantly. It got to the point where, looking around was, it just kind of felt difficult at times. All in all, I'm just not sure how I feel about this game. I mean, it felt pretty good or okay, I guess, but it didn't really feel like a demo. It felt more like a beta. You could just tell things were off, it wasn't optimized, things like that. Another one of the first things I did was completely jump into like the customization screen for the Javelin, and they have a lot of options. Like, I was actually pretty surprised at how many different things you could do. Like, they had just different types of metals. If I remember right, they had different layers of the kinds of metals, and then from there you could actually customize the colors as well. In terms of gameplay, I think I jumped in with one of my buddies. Now, you can have 4 people in a squad, I believe, but it was just me and my buddy, and I think the game match made us with 2 other people. So we only played like the first mission, and to be honest, I didn't really know what was going on. Obviously, it was my first time playing it. I was still learning like the abilities, like the guns, things like that. But if there's anything that I have to say that's like really good about this game, is the flight. Holy crap, the flight was amazing. It's simple, it's not too complex. You don't have to really think too hard about it, and it just felt great. Again, when the game was running well, it was amazing, but obviously with everything going on the screen, it was basically lagging for me throughout like the whole demo and my entire play session. So that definitely kind of made it difficult, or more difficult, to enjoy the demo for what it was. Well, that wraps up This Week in Anthem. I hope you enjoyed, and for more gaming content like this, keep it right here on KNWT Channel 8.
Welcome to another edition of Game Breakers. I'm your host, Wesley Bertha, and this week we're going to be doing a preview of Israel Adesanya versus Anderson Silva on UFC 3. Now, I'm really excited for this week, guys. I did so bad last week. It was really tough. I'll try, but this week is going to be great. I'm telling you, this week is going to be great. I'm excited. I got my headband on. It's the #1 headband. I'm ready. I'm excited. You guys should be excited too. UFC 3, Israel Adesanya versus Anderson Silva. Come on. Let's go. So this time, actually, welcome back, because we went somewhere before. Okay. This is UFC 3. I'm going to be playing with my friend, Quentin. We're going to play some UFC. He hasn't played it much. I really haven't played it much. I'm lying. I play it a lot. But we're going to see how this goes. Turn the controller on. There you go, guess. Whatever, go to Israel. Okay, so he's Israel Adesanya, and I'm Anderson Silva. Actually, I want it to be switched, so here we go. Let me just go ahead and switch that. Now it's all good. Okay, so here we go. You excited about this fight?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I mean, you got some of the two best middleweights ever, right? Oh, geez, starting off with the leg kick. Okay, okay. So, what do you think about Anderson being able to get a title fight right after this?
I mean, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's the GOAT. He should deserve that title fight. I mean, everything he's done beforehand.
Yeah, and he's one of the best middleweights. He's probably the best middleweight ever, if we're being honest. Who's your prediction for this fight? Do you think Anderson's just going to knock him out in the first?
Of course, yeah. Gotta go Anderson Silva all the way.
It seems like the wise decision. The last fight he had, he did win the decision. It was a tough one. He's getting older, but he's still Anderson Silva, right? I don't know how you can bet against him. So after this fight, if whoever wins, do you think they deserve a title fight?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right?
I mean, if the GOAT wins, it's the GOAT. You might as well go to a title fight, and if you beat the GOAT, you deserve one.
Whoa, big kick. Oh! That could be it. We're going to do clean knockouts. No follow-ups. All right, we're getting close, guys. I can feel it. Somebody's going to get knocked out. Somebody's getting knocked out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, there you have it. I decided to 360 tornado kick right into the cranium. Oh my gosh, of Anderson Silva. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
I'd see something like that.
I'm going to leave it to voiceover Wesley to take you home. And he's actually going to sound a little louder this time so you guys can hear him. But go ahead, voiceover Wesley. Thanks, Wes. And thank you again for joining us on another episode of Game Breakers. Make sure to tune in next week when we'll be playing a surprise throwback game on the PS.
Hello there, and welcome back to Aaron's Analysis, where I talk about what games I've been playing recently. As you guys know, it's a very special week. Love fills the air as Valentine's Day fast approaches. I'm sure there will be plenty of couples having date nights out on the town, as well as at home, but thanks to Respawn Entertainment, no one will have to spend it alone. This week we're going to be discussing Apex Legends' rise to notoriety from nowhere, as well as why it's a great game to spend your Valentine's Day with. As we all know, Battle Royale titles are insanely popular, from content creators to your average player. With the success of H1Z1 came another great addition, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. PUBG began dominating Twitch viewership for quite some time, but the game had its issues. Then came Fortnite, a fresh take on the Battle Royale genre. It surpassed PUBG and dethroned it as king, and has reigned ever since. Call of Duty even had a go at Battle Royale, and was massively successful with the release of the Blackout mode, and Battlefield 5's take is still yet to come. There's been a lot of what I'd classify as B-tier copycats, that I can't say I've personally played, and I don't really plan on doing so. With that said, after playing all the aforementioned titles, I found myself growing bored of the genre, playing Fortnite in passing just to finish up my challenges and hit tier 100. Then out of nowhere comes Apex Legends, a free-to-play 60-player battle royale game made by Respawn Entertainment. Respawn, as you may know, made the Titanfall series, which in my opinion is massively underrated. It certainly wasn't helped by a lackluster marketing campaign, that's for sure. Apex Legends takes all the things that made Titanfall 2 great. The gunplay, the movement, and even the wonderful art style. I truly believe we could have the next big thing here. I've been playing it for the last few days, solo queuing with randoms, and with the help of the excellent pinging system, communication was not an issue. With the tap of the right shoulder button, you can call out various things depending on what you are focusing your aim on. The ping system allows for you to call out weapons, attachments, and other utility items, as well as marking enemies or the next area you believe your squad should go. One of the things that's really clicked with me, and I imagine is clicking with the millions of players who have already logged in, is Apex Legends' teamwork emphasis. Unlike the other Battle Royale games, Apex Legends is also a hero shooter. It's defining it factor. At the start of each match, each player on a team chooses their particular character. The player selection order is randomized, which is appreciated as you won't be last every time. Each hero harbors unique abilities. The Plague Doctor with a bird buddy named Bloodhound, for instance, is a tracker who can passively see the traces of footprints, akin to the Footprints perk in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and with their tactical ability can scan the area for enemies. Their ultimate move enables them to move fast and highlight foes in the vicinity. It's the moment-to-moment of Apex Legends where it stands apart. You see the DNA of other games across a lot of it, from Fortnite's lively aura to gameplay nods at the likes of Titanfall, Overwatch, and Call of Duty. Just as Call of Duty's own Battle Royale mode was made successful by leaning on its best asset, which was the Black Ops series' storied history and the specialist tools, Apex Legends mashes its hero shooterness and Battle Royale staples together in a distinct Hunger Games-esque landscape. Even the banners across the world show off what team is in the lead of the match, which is a nice bonus. The game comes with a very modest monetization system, smooth as butter performance, and it seems like there's a clear plan here with Apex Legends, as there's already a year one concept roadmap. I plan to stick around for this ride, but with that being said, I actually find the entire marketing or release strategy extremely interesting, as there was absolutely zero info about this game until just a few days ago. Then suddenly it pops up and it's extremely polished and smooth. It's almost like a completely brand new marketing strategy. Instead of giving previews months before the game was released and letting all the people on the internet hate on it because it wasn't Titanfall 3, they just put it into the hands of the players and let them judge it for themselves. And if that's not some love, then I don't know what is. Thanks for watching Aaron's analysis. Now on to Monkey Plays with Cody.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a lovely episode of Project Delta. I'm Dalton Spees and with me here today is
Wesley Bertha.
So Wes, of course, we've got Valentine's Day this week, which is a very exciting time. Everybody's love is in the air. So I wanted to bring in one of my favorite games that has to deal with a love story, Super Mario Odyssey. If you're familiar with the game, a certain large, scaly reptile named Bowser has stolen an Italian plumber's wife / girlfriend, and Mario has to go and get her back. So it's a great time for Mario. You get to see Bowser wearing his wedding tuxedo because he's about to marry Peach, and Peach is in her wedding dress. It's a fantastic time. So Wes, I want to talk about video game love stories. What are some of your favorite video game love stories?
That is a tough one. I gotta think. Okay, I got it. Uncharted.
Uncharted. That's a good one.
Yeah. So like, I can't remember his like wife's name. It was always really cute how they kind of interact with each other and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a part where you guys played like Crash Bandicoot, the fourth one.
Yes, of course.
That was pretty romantic, It's kind of a goal of mine to play Crash Bandicoot with my girlfriend. So.
Dude,
Cool.
that's relationship goals right there for every man.
For sure.
But Nintendo is just really good at doing relationship stories. Of course, they have The Legend of Zelda, which they might not ever explicitly say it, but that's a fantastic love story. One of my favorites of all time is Final Fantasy X, where you're playing as your homeboy Tidus, because it's not Titus, otherwise that would be the totally wrong way to say it. But so Tidus, he's brought in from a dream dimension into this new world, and he falls in love with this woman whose whole goal is to save the world. It's a long story, but what else is a long story is me and Wes dying. We're playing co-op on we each have a Joy-Con. These are very tiny controllers. I'm a large man, so I have large hands, and they don't fit my hands very well. Wes, what do you think of these Joy-Cons?
I'm a small man, but I have bigger hands, so this is kind of it's a bit of a learning curve with it, but it is doable, I guess. Yeah.
It seems like you're always my main Nintendo man that I bring in. Last semester we snuck you in to play some Super Mario Tennis, and now we're here with Odyssey.
Yes.
So on the topic of Nintendo games, what are some of your favorite Nintendo games of all time?
All time? That's really tough. Like I said before, I haven't really played a lot of Nintendo games. But honestly, like some of the new ones I've been playing, like my roommate recently got a new Smash game.
Oh yeah, that game is
quite a
fantastic.
bit. It's really fun. I mean, I'm pretty bad at it. I'm pretty bad at the game. But I'm having a lot of fun, like finding out about like new characters and stuff like that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'm starting to get excited about like joining this Nintendo culture.
Yeah. Nintendo's good at making games where you don't even necessarily have to be good at them to have fun. Like they've got Mario Kart and they've got Smash Bros. Then there's Super Mario Strikers, which is one of my favorites of all time. It's undefeated in the great game category. But yeah, it's a great time. Super Mario Odyssey. There's so many new worlds to explore. Of course, everybody's favorite is New Donk City, in which they've got I can't remember her name, but she sings the big theme song and she's got brown hair. It's not Daisy though, because Daisy's kind of off doing nothing. The same with Luigi. Luigi comes in this game and he hides some balloons, so he's he's about as important as he's ever been, is hiding balloons. So this game, if you've ever played any 3D Mario before, you know how heavy on the puzzles they are and how heavy on the dying they are, because me and Wes are still just struggling, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're still going strong, you know.
Trying.
Mario is about being consistent, just like how Bowser consistently steals his woman and he still has to keep going and getting her back. But, you know, no love lost. Bowser, come on and we'll drive some carts around a little bit, have a good old-fashioned time with everybody.
This is pretty fun, actually.
Well, we're just cleaning up some toxic gunk. This is like, it's really just like we're playing Super Mario Sunshine all over again. Where's Bowser Jr. with the paintbrush? But you know, it's really fun because with the other kind of 3D Mario games they've had before, with like I think it was Super Mario Bros. U. The only co-op you could really do was the person using the gamepad on the Wii U could place platforms in front of you to help you jump places, or if it's a friend that doesn't really like you very much, they'll place down some platforms that will hurt you and make you not have as fun of a time as you could. So Wes, what are some of your favorite co-op games of all time?
Ooh, okay. There's this game called Army of Two.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
It's a super fun game. Me and my cousin, we played it once. I think it was the second one, like the sequel. And we beat it like in a day. It was a really fun game. Also, I think, I can't remember the name, but Left 4 Dead.
Oh yes, Left 4 Dead is also very good.
Yeah, it's like me and my cousin, we played that too. We didn't play it much though, because it was like rated M at the time. We were like children, so we didn't play it much. But it was a fun co-op game to play. We played a lot of co-op games.
Yeah, just recently I tried playing Dead Space 3 with one of my friends, and that game is just, it's so spooky. I'm not a big spooky guy, and it's just kind of like comes in and punches you right in the face with just these monsters who are running in and they have knives for hands, and you can't kill them, and then you have to use gravity against them and throw their own limbs back at them. It's like, it's insane. I like playing Madden, you know. There's nothing that crazy goes down in Madden. It's weird, you know. EA in there. I think we just fell down like off the face of the earth into these woods.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe there's a Slender Man Easter egg that we can find in here. Maybe there's like some pages on a wall.
That'd be dope.
Oh, it wants us to plant something. The hat is talking to me. If in case you didn't know, in this game, Mario's hat comes to life, which is kind of an interesting concept. Nintendo was really original with the name for their hat. They named him Cappy. I don't know what kind of genius at Nintendo came up with the name, but we're now a tree. So this game just keeps getting better. I think, hold up. Wait, let's get out of being a tree. And ground pound, hold up.
What's happening here?
Oh, there's a moon. A moon we collected already.
Oh, okay.
It's a great time though. And you know what else is a great time? You coming in and helping me show off this game.
Thank you.
And just show some love to Nintendo in this great Valentine's week. It's just a fantastic time. So for Project Delta, I was Dalton Speece, and with me was
Wesley Bertha.
See you next time.